roundtable started. I see our live stream is going. Table started.
Yeah. Okay, son.
I see our live stream is going. Got a speaker on. Somebody got a speaker on. Table started.
Yeah. Okay, son.
See our live stream is going. Marcos, I think you have a speaker going on that's on live stream. You should probably turn that off.
Started. Yeah. Okay, son.
See our live stream is going. Marcos, I think you have a speaker going on that's on live stream. You should probably turn that off. Started. All right, everybody. Welcome, everyone, to our November roundtable. It's a virtual meeting. I'm your council roundtable commissioner, and Marcos is our district executive. So he's taking the reins now and be my right-hand co-pilot here today. So we're going to start our meeting with our pledge to the flag. If you are in uniform, you can salute. If you're not in uniform, please place your hand over your heart and repeat with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Two. Thank you, everyone. I've got a full agenda for you tonight. We're welcoming everyone in. We're going to talk about the last of 2024. We'll see how we did with scouting for food as upcoming trainings for everyone to participate in. There's December events that we'll talk about. And our feature presentation tonight is all about awards, especially the adult awards. And so we'll learn some more about that. And then, of course, charter renewals are coming up for all those units to renew their charters. Some of that goes along with the membership renewals as well, for the individual scouts and scouters to renew their memberships. Some of them that have started after June of 2023 already have their memberships renewed. And then have some time for questions and answers at the end. Always remember to mute your microphone if you're not speaking. We'll have questions you can put in the chat, and we'll watch for that. If you don't have a chat function, or if you're on the phone and on the road, then don't enter your information in the chat. Just raise your hand or make a noise. And then we are recording the call so you guys can see it later. Please encourage everyone to watch the roundtable afterwards if they did not attend. There's always great information there. So let's see what's going on for the November and the last couple months of 2024. So we had our Scouting for Food campaign. We had drop-offs on the 2nd and pickups on the 9th, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Upcoming the day after Thanksgiving is our 10 Commandments hike, and we'll give you details on that as well. December kicks off with our Belmont Shore Christmas Parade. Some of your units are already signing up for that. And you can either sign up individually or you can sign up as part of the council contingent. We will have our December roundtable in person, and I'll give you some hints about that in a minute. And then after the holidays, we have our Winter Tech camp. So the week of Winter Tech covers New Year's as well. January 3rd is the end of the tech camp. And then in January, the last Saturday in January is our Iron Star District dinner. So we invite you there, even if you may or may not be part of the Iron Star District, which are the troops and packs and crews of our council. And we have a lot of fun. We have a theme that we usually follow, and and some fun entertainment as well. February is also very full. We'll hear from Mark Bonner about the state of our council at that event. I believe it's going to be a morning breakfast event. And then we have some Pinewood Derby clinics to kick off February, and of course our roundtable and our council annual dinner where we recognize our Eagle Scouts and our Silver Beavers. So there we go. Rosa, we just finished up scouting for food. How did it go?
It went really well. I'm happy to say that we were right in with kind of what our average has been. So that's good. We didn't do any less, so that's wonderful. As you can see, we have the breakdown that we had 9 packs who participated, 22 troops. And we collected, so 99,340 pounds is what we collected that day at Mayfair Park. And so most of you guys know that we have the 2 main collection sites, Salvation Army being the other one. And then we have a couple of units that pick up and deliver food to their pantries of their churches, right? And so we were waiting for numbers. I got a couple of numbers in this morning, so I haven't added it up yet, but we're looking at above 12,000 pounds of food at this point.
Wow, that's great.
I know, it's wonderful. And I just wanted to give a special thanks too for those who came and helped me at the actual swim pavilion over at Mayfair. And that was, Crew 134, who's kind of like my main crew. And then we had They're the Arrow and the Talk West community who are always consistent in coming to help me sort. And then we had Piper from Troop 74G, who's always again and her 2 brothers that are from the crew. And then they come like every single year. I can count on them always. And also to the troops and the other people who had come, like after they deliver, they stay and they help me. And so, we got it all done. It was a good afternoon for sure.
That's great. I was a little worried because when we were doing our collection, we had kind of less than previous years. And I'm not sure if that was because of the economy or because of food prices or what, but it's very encouraging to hear that we were able to have about the same as last year.
We did. I was sweating a little bit because we usually get the first delivery in like right about 9:15, 9:30.
Yeah.
We didn't get it until like 10:30.
Oh no.
Kind of like, oh no. But then we got a pretty big onslaught like around 11:30. It's
They were holding on to it.
right?
Yeah.
So good, yeah.
Okay. Well, fantastic. Thank you very much too, Rosa, for leading that effort. It's no small effort to do that
Mhm.
and to coordinate it all. Thank you. Okay, let's move on to our training for the upcoming month. We have our Blue and IOLS training coming up this weekend. We have 19 participants, and we'll be holding it at the Cabrillo Beach Youth Waterfront in San Pedro. And they'll learn all about outdoor skills for adult leaders. And then next we have our CPR and first aid training. That's November 17th. That's Sunday, November 17th at 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Seabase. And then following that up the following weekend is Wilderness First Aid, a more intense first aid course for November 23rd and 24th, also at the Seabase, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Both those days. If you want to sign up, please do so. Encourage your peeps to do that at longbeachbsa.org/training and sign up for the one that you're interested in. We'll do a new round of training in the springtime with IOLS, Leader Specific, then Chief Training, and a lot of the other ones that we normally do twice a year. So Next, like I mentioned and hinted to, we have a 10 Commandments hike coming up the day after Thanksgiving. You guys can walk off your turkey that you ate the day before. Rosa, how are we doing with that?
We're doing well. Nathan and who was the chair from last year is working with Robert Smith, who's the chair for this year, on it, and everything is coming along fine. We've gotten a lot of confirmations already. I think we're on the tail end of that. We are going to start at the LDS church that's right across the street from me now, right?
Yeah.
Across the street
Mhm.
from the scout office. And we're going to meet there at 8:30. Well, we'll be there, check in. We'll probably start at 8, and then we're going to have bagels and donuts and hot cocoa, because with the LDS we can't have a coffee, right?
Got it.
There's a QR code if you guys want to register for it now. You guys can.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you can just go onto the website and you can sign up for that now. And yeah, it's going to be around this Bixby Knolls area, and it'll be a good day.
Sounds fun. I always have a lot of fun with that.
Yep.
Okay. Also, festive holiday stuff. We have our Belmont Shore Parade. And Matt, did you want to talk about the parade a little bit?
Sure. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Cool. All right. So it is happening. It's 23 days till BSCP,
Oh.
Belmont Shore Christmas Parade. All right. Our registration is in. I confirmed today with the association. We are paid, so we're good to go. I have a meeting with them on the 20th to make sure. Again, they brought up again one of the things that I'm working on right now is trying to be a little bit more organized in this parade. And then, Bob Colley did it all by himself. I'm not going to do that because there's no way I can do it. So I'll be calling on a lot of leaders and pack leaders. So the way we're going to do it is that we're going to walk for the most part. There will be one float. And I'm not sure if Brian is here, Armstrong, to talk about
I'm here. I can talk about it. Yeah.
Okay. And then again, the order is going to be the Cub Scout, the float, the Scouts BSA, the venturing crew, and Sea Scouts, and that's it. We're not going to have. We've kind of been told we can't have too many things going on because last time we had a boat, we had carts, we had bicycle, just too much stuff. But so we're gonna try to still do the same thing. I have a sign up is on the board. I mean on the site.
Yep.
I need an estimate of how many people are gonna go. I know that the Cub Scout level needs a lot of parental guidance, and so we will accommodate that. Again, I want to include more scouts than adults, but on the Cub Scout level, it's almost a 1-to-3 or 1-to-1 even. If you are a tiger or a lion, and I know the 1.2 miles may seem not much for the older scouts, but for the younger scouts, we get it. Brian Armstrong and I have a plan for that. We're going to be carrying banners. So if you look at I don't want to talk too much about it, but please, when you look into stuff, one thing that we're going to do today is that, or we're going to do for this parade is the theme is holiday traditions. And we're going to try to keep it simple. I encourage people to have hats, the Santa hats, maybe some, like those decoration, a battery operated thing to make you light
Necklaces
up.
and whatnot.
Yeah. And then there's two things that I'm going to be, I do have a meeting set up. I'm hoping, on the 25th of November, I'm going to have some sort of a ask questions. And if you want to do it, and if you want to find out whether you're actually registered to the parade or not. And then also I'm going to have one on the 2nd. So those are the 2 days that I have. If you have any questions, I know there's a lot of things going on, but I think the more information we tell people how we're supposed to be doing, what they're supposed to do. Yeah, so everything's in motion. Like I said, I just need to get an idea of how many people are attending. It's going to be a great event. I'm going to have one of the things that I'm going to actually put in is I'm going to put a parade marshals that's going to be walking around, and they're going to have the little name tag that says. So if they do come up to you guys, please move along. Please try to listen to that, so that we have to show Belmont Shore Lions. I mean Belmont Shore, that we are organized, and if we're going to go over the 250 that we asked, we need to be a little bit more. We have to show. I think we show them that we're good to go. So my other person, he doesn't know this yet, but he's actually my co-chair. Brian, do you have anything to add about our float?
Yeah. So, like you said, that this year's theme is holiday traditions, and we were trying to think of a float that would accommodate that while also promote the scouts. So what we've come up with is to essentially take all the different types of scouts, from Cub Scouts to Scout to Adventure, Explorer, and Sea Scouts. I think that's all of them. And we are going to make giant gingerbread representations of them. So I don't know if we could see some of this here. It's not gonna come along.
Yeah. A little fuzzy, but we get the idea.
Well, I'll upload an image to a little bit later. But yeah, they'll be about 8 feet tall and on the trailer, and then we'll have the scouts surrounding them. And I think it will look really great. And the gingerbread men will be, wearing the scout uniforms.
Nice. Yeah. Get a little neckerchief and a hat on them.
Yeah, so it'll look super cute. And we are asking that if you want to ride on the float, to come and help with some of the construction. We're doing it this weekend on Saturday.
Okay.
From 9 to 4. It will be at my house. And if you're not part of Pack 75, we're asking, I think, $25 donation to help with some of the cost of putting the float together. We will I think Matt will send out.
Steve and you and me and Jeb are the only ones from us.
Of course.
What's that?
No,
All right. Continue.
she forgot to mute her mic.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, Brian.
And
Need more fathers.
what's that, honey? It's posted on our website, so you can sign up now if you'd like to do that. Jen just told me that. So yeah, we'll be happy to see whoever wants to come and help us build. We have tasks for everybody, all skill sets and levels. Kids are invited to help. But really, a lot of times it comes down to some of the parents to put in some of the bigger effort. So
an APB for that.
What's that?
We'll put out an APB for that help.
Fantastic. So that will be this Saturday from 9 to 4 at my place. And again, you can sign up on the Long Beach Pack 75 website.
Long Beach Pack 75 website. Okay, great. I had a question on the chat from John asking, will the group of scouts be at the start of the parade, or do you know where they are in relationship to the
So we don't get our destination yet until a week before. So again, we'll post that out. I think it's on it's on the calendar events. So
Typically
when we
they
do
put
that,
it in the front.
and Brian, you only have one day that we're doing the work, or I thought you mentioned maybe
As of right now, I have
Not
1
far
day.
yet.
We'll see
Okay.
how much we get done.
okay.
Yeah, schedules are super tight, so I'm trying to get things as much done as early. If I can get a lot done on Saturday, I think we should be fine.
All right,
Okay.
sounds good. Well, thank you very much.
So last thing, Eric, is that so we are actually allowed to pass out candies back then. So I gotta coordinate to see if we can get what do you call those, candy canes, right?
Yeah.
And then we can hand them out. Again, it's not throwing. I think last time we got in trouble because if
Mhm.
you are like riding in a truck, there's no way you can hand it out, right? You have to throw it. So
Those are not going to be handed out from
So-
a truck.
now we're going to be handing them out as well. So, and a little bit more detail will follow as to what is the formation. That's going to be in the upcoming meetings that we have. We are going to allow people to bring their patrol, the troop flags or pack flags, and then we are going to have some sort of a leader a lead, like the American flag, and then all the other flags in the beginning, and then we'll do that. And
Honor
I'm
guard.
also going to need volunteers to help carry the banners that we have. I'm gonna designate that. I'm not gonna appoint it that day because nobody wants, and then, but anyway,
All right, I'm gonna have to cut you off there.
yes, that was it. Thank you.
More details to follow. All right, very good. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to hand the mic over to Kirsten now, and she's going to talk about our how we did with membership.
Cool, thanks. So real quick, we've seen a slight increase this year in our youth and adult registrations. Please get those open applications that are sitting in your units over to the Scout office this month. It's really important that we see those sooner than later so they can be processed by the team at the office because we close up early in December, which is lovely. The committee will continue to push for open enrollment. So thank you for the PACs and troops who have stayed flexible with the increase. It's always a balance between how many youth in each unit versus starting a new unit. So thank you so much for that. And then retention, how's it going? I'd love to hear a little bit about renewals and how it's going as far as re-registering the youth participants and the adults. I don't have any feedback myself on that. So going blind here on that. Any feedback that you get, that would be lovely. And as the survey's results trickle in, I'm happy to share those with you and the comments that we receive. The surveys specifically are focused around the barriers of entry, like what's stopping people from joining, the experiences after folks join, and the reasons why families might leave. Next slide, please. Cool. So advertising and promotion for the Long Beach Scouting is best done by the active kids. So you guys don't, that's not anything new. Word of mouth is our best force of advertising how cool our programs are in both the units and the troops and the other programs. So thanks for attending and supporting all of the council activities that we've done this year. We'll do a lot more in 2025, and we're so looking forward to having everybody join on that as well. Couple of goals ideas. I'd love to hear your goals ideas. One of the things that I want to work on for 2025 is best practices written and shared, probably on our council website. We're obviously going to focus on growth, and we do want to focus on some new community partnerships. And if you're interested in knowing anything about the other board duties, you can call me, text me, email me, or bug Mark. And that's it. Thank you so much.
All right, great, Kristen. Thank you very much. If you have a chance, can you put your contact information into the chat? And that'll be recorded there. I didn't put it on our slides.
Happy to do so. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, very much. All right, I'm going to give a little pause here. I see that Kevin is on the line. I want to give Kevin, there you go, lights up. I wanted to give you a chance to introduce yourself as our new council program director.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Eric. So my name is Kevin Folkerts. I grew up in the council. I started as a Bobcat, and I think back 156 in 1998. I was with the council again as a youth for my whole time. I've never really stopped volunteering. Last 2 years, I've been working for Orange County Council as a program director there, running Oso Lake Scout Camp as well as Shopee Scout Reservation at Lost Valley. In the past, I've worked at Tockwitz for 16 years, and quite frankly, the most exciting thing that's happened to me in probably a decade is getting this job and getting to say that I'm coming home to Long Beach Area Council. My specific role, to be explained, is pretty much that where Marcos is taking all of the membership and the direct troop and unit and pack support aspects, as well as, of course, our incredible Scout Reach program. Everything that is an event or a council-wide program is falling under me. So if it is camporee, if it's cubberee, if it's our really bitch about everything we've talked about so far except for membership, that falls under me. So if you have questions, if you have ideas, if there is feedback you would love to give on any event we've done in the past, well, at least since 1998, I probably have at least a little bit of information on it. and I'd love to hear it. And I'd love to work with everyone here as well as the rest of your volunteers and of course your youth with any kind of dreams or vision or goals they have, activities that they think would really resonate with them, as well as our community outside of scouting, to open it up to our friends who may not always think that, let's say, camporee is the coolest thing ever. Maybe they want to do something else that would bring them into scouting and get them engaged. So the other parts that I'm also in charge of, besides, again, those primary fun, exciting activities, when you guys sign up for popcorn next year, and as we close out this campaign, that's also me. We also have camp cards coming up as we make our way into spring, and then all training for the council. So if that is our upcoming climbing instructor course in February, if that's NYLT, Wood Badge, again, any kind of training whatsoever, youth and adult, that's falling under me. And something I would very much like to do is expand what we do offer, even if it is things that are not traditionally helping us specifically with our scouting roles. I think all of us as volunteers and adults would love opportunities to learn new skills. This is something most people don't know, but scouting offers merit badges to our youth. And I think something that would be really amazing would be for us to be able to offer those kinds of classes for things that we'd be interested in. I'm sure Joe's heard me say this a million times, but one of the things that I've always wanted to learn, and he'll be very excited as I pitch this to you, and hopefully your eyes light up, is roofing. If you didn't know, people who are roofers make an unbelievable amount of money. I guess it's dangerous and hot. I don't own a roof. I'm a renter. But how cool would it be to be able to take a course where we go up to camp and Joe teaches you how to re-roof one of our many campsite sheds or bathrooms. So opening up training again to those little newer or niche opportunities in ways that can feed back to our council, but also give you and the rest of your adult leaders opportunities to grow personally in the same way we promise our youth.
That's a great skill to have.
Yeah.
For anyone, adult
It's
or
my backup career now.
there you go. Very good. And all of the things that you say are really specialties. And so I'm glad that the council recognizes that we need to have a particular position for that. Program director and training coordinator. So that's fantastic. So welcome aboard, Kevin. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you.
I also see Jeb here. Jeb, I'm going to give you a chance to say hi. Sea-based director, Mr. Sea-based director.
Hi, yeah, thanks, Eric. Hi, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great evening and a great night, and had a great day. I know I did. Been working diligently on just kind of getting my feet wet, pun intended there, with all the things at Seabase, and learning all I can learn about the sailing community and our nautical community and our neighbors, the Girl Scouts and the Long Beach Yacht Club. And of course, putting together our winter tech camp this year, which is going to be great, offering all of the science and math, engineering, STEM oriented merit badges, along with some hard skills too. We have fire safety this year. Also, we're going to be conducting search and rescue merit badge and oceanography. So very excited for this year's winter tech camp. We've had a lot of signups. I'm very happy to report, but there's still a lot more room. So I've increased the amount of scouts that can sign up this year from last year. And also for our Cubs program at Winter Tech Camp, they do not have to be a scouted um, child. So this means that it can be someone who's not in a Cub Scout pack, not associated with scouting in any way. So it's a great way to recruit at a very young age. So that would be grades second grade through fifth grade for the Cubs, and then Boy Scouts, of course, sixth grade through 11th grade. So we are excited about that. So you can sign up through the council website, of course. You can always call me. I'm at Seabase pretty much every single day. And come on down if you're in the area. I'd love to visit with you. Swing by and say hi. And don't be bashful. We have a lot of great things happening at Seabase too. If I could just take a little bit more of your time. we are completely remodeling the lobby area of Seabase. So we're very excited about that and love to show that off once it's completed. And just really kind of putting a fresh new look on Seabase, a little more professional, I think. We've got some windows replaced and repaired,
Nice.
some glass work that would needed to be done. Got that all finished up today, actually. And just an exciting time at our waterfront property. So like I said, please push Winter Tech Camp with all of your units, and hope to see you guys stop by and say hi.
Yeah, and scouts, bring a friend.
Bring a friend. That's right, Eric. Exactly. Bring a friend.
Well, thank you very much, Jeb. All righty, we're going to move on to our feature presentation. As I've mentioned, we're going to talk about adult leader awards. This is the time of year, this is the award season. And so when we go to our district dinner and we go to the council recognition dinner, these are times when we will recognize our adults and the things that they've done, celebrate us as scouters. And so I know that there's a lot of people that don't know all the different types of awards that are available and all the different types of recognitions that are available. And there's lots that I'm not going to even mention, but there are special awards and recognitions that for special things like Philmont treks and things like that. So the first one here is our council level highest distinguished award called the Silver Beaver. Now, you've probably heard about that before. We give those out at our council recognition dinner. They are for distinguished service to adult volunteers at a council level, making a significant impact to the lives of our youth, our scouting youth, through their extraordinary service. We are able to recognize one or two of those a year. And so we'd love to have those nominations, and I'll give you a chance to do that, show you how to do that at the end. When we drill down to the district level, we have Iron Star District, we have Neptune, and New Frontier. This is an award given to a scouter that's made outstanding contributions to the district. And that's given out at our district awards dinner. And it's the highest award that you can receive at a district level. We are in the Iron Star District, we're allowed to award 2 awards. And so we are looking for nominations for people that have done, scouters that have done some extraordinary efforts on the part of the district. And so a lot of our council programs are actually district level programs because they are for the Cub Scouts, the troop, or the crews. So looking for that. At a unit level, we have the Unit Award of Appreciation, and that's a council created award. It's for a scouter or a parent in the unit who's given exceptional service to their pack or troop or team or crew. And it's done through a nomination by all of the adults, selected by all of the adults in the pack or troop or unit. And they select one outstanding person per year, and they submit that name to us, and we will recognize them also at the district dinner. So we would love to have every single unit participate in that. So please take the time now and work with your unit, get someone's name nominated, and you guys can make that selection and turn that in to us, and we'll recognize them at the district dinner. They get a nice little patch too. All right, now when you're looking at the individuals, us as leaders, you know, we give out a lot of awards to our youth, and they get merit badges and they get different types of patches and awards and things like that. Well, the adults are recognized too, and they deserve it. So at unit level, you can receive a couple of different kinds of awards for the position that you're in. And so say, for instance, if you're a den leader, if you're a den leader for a year, you can receive the Den Leader Training Award. There's some performance criteria that you have to meet, but they're not hard. and you have to have be trained in your position. Similarly, the Scouter Training Award is for all the scouters in the different units. So say, for instance, if you're a Cub Master, or you are a Scout Master, or you are a crew leader advisor, those are all Scouter Training Awards. And actually, you can get pins for if you earn this award in different levels of the program. So it does say that you should have one supplemental training on top of your leader-specific training, attend a roundtable. So all of you guys here are probably qualifying for that because I've seen your faces before. And then you want to make sure that you're participating in some unit annual planning for that. The Scouters Key Award is a little different. It's 3 years. It's for more long-term recognition. You have some performance objectives to meet, and you have some kind of schedule planning as well. And then the Unit Leader Award of Merit, that's for 18 months as a leader in that position, and that you as in that position have helped at least 60% of your youth advance to the next rank or in your program. So that's and you have a succession plan. So say, for instance, you're looking for or have some kind of method to replace leaders in your unit. So that's fun too. That's actually an underused type of award. I don't see a lot of those. These are all, again, awarded at the district dinner. And we'd love to, you just need to fill out those nomination forms or fill out the forms and have them signed by your unit committee or whatever's required for that. So I would encourage you to do that. The unit itself can receive an award called the Journey to Excellence Award. Usually that's done at the end of the year when we also ask for your rechartering. Here's a heads up. This is the last year it's going to be offered. And so we're not going to have the Journey to Excellence Awards anymore. You can receive them at a bronze, silver, or gold level, depending on how many of the criteria you are, as a unit, are achieving. And then those patches can be purchased, and those can go on your sleeve of your uniform for both the adults and for the youth. And so that's fun. And it shows that you are a successful scouting unit. There's some other different awards that are interesting, and a lot of people can qualify for these. The Hornaday Award recognizes scouts or scouters for community conservation and ecology efforts. So if you have some kind of ecology or conservation project, then that could be something that you can be recognized for. The William Spurgeon Award recognizes scouters for a distinguished service in the exploring program. The Commissioner Award of Excellence is for those unit commissioners or district commissioners that actually it's for, let me see if I get that right. I think I got the description wrong, but it's for outstanding service as a unit commissioner. The Distinguished Commissioner Award is an outstanding commissioner that has provided some kind of outstanding positive impact through their service to youth, and it does require a nomination by somebody else. And then the OA Distinguished Service Award, I think there's a lot of OA scouters out there that could actually qualify for this outstanding work in the Order of the Arrow. So think about that, guys. Of course, youth are able to get the Religious Emblem Awards, and they like to hang those little medals on their uniforms, but the adults are also able to receive that Religious Emblem Award for mentoring the youth in the requirements and actually helping them get their religious emblems as well. And so you can be recognized for that. So those people that are participating and helping go through those religious award programs can qualify. The James E. West Fellowship Award are for endowment gifts. So if you're giving an endowment to the council, that's an eligible award for youth for that. The Community Organization Award, that's the one where It's a repeat. This is interesting. So if you receive an award for community service from the Kiwanis or the Lions or the American Legion or something like that, you can't put that award on your own uniform, on your BSA uniform, but BSA will recognize you, that you received that award for doing that service on behalf of BSA, or as part of BSA. And you can get a knot that goes on your uniform for that. So there's certain criteria from each one of those. There's 20 different organizations that they will recognize for that. And then also the William Boyce New Unit Award. So think about that if we haven't had new units this year, but maybe as we create new units moving forward, that is an award that will recognize you for your help in creating a new unit of certain kinds, whether it's a pack, troop, crew, whatever it is. So that's some great types of awards that you can be recognized for. Nominations are now, and so we're looking for Silver Beaver nominations, and we will collect those and go through a nominating committee to see who's eligible and who the council might award this year for the Silver Beaver. Similarly, for the District Award of Merit, we'll have a nominations committee. We are looking for submittals of nominations for that as well. And then we'll be collecting the Unit Award of Appreciations forms from each one of those units for those that are nominating their people individually. So, yeah, Rosa.
So for the Unit Award of Appreciation, you guys can use the form. If you guys use the form, can you do it in a way that I can copy and paste and paste the write-up for it? Or you can just directly email me with it, and then I'm the one who keeps the track of all that. So if you can do that, that would be helpful.
Yeah, cut and paste it and put it in an email or something like that. That would be very helpful to us because we do want to showcase what they were able to do for their unit. Okay, fantastic. So I would love to see a great full awards dinner where we have lots of people that are recognized, and we'll be able to celebrate with you. Charter renewals. Okay, Marcos.
Well, hello everyone. Yes, charter renewals. As you know, now all year long, we're going to be having different youths and adults registering themselves. So as an adult, you can go ahead and register. They have to register themselves from now on. No longer the unit has to do it, just themselves individually. The scouts has to get obviously by the parent renewed. Also, if you go through your My Scouting account, you'll notice that you'll be able to renew yourself and your scout in multiple units or as well in multiple positions. So that's actually quite a very nice thing that they did, because now you'll be able to just automatically renew
Check off the additional positions that you're in different places.
That's correct. Yes. And if you just need a little bit of help, you can always find those step-by-step guides right there, and you can direct this this website or the barcode, so that way they can renew themselves. It has step-by-step on individual renewing, on your unit renewing, so it's a pretty good explanatory list. In addition to that, please do remember now that renewing at the end of the year, which is December 31st, is the latest, but we want to do it actually on the 15th if it's possible. You have to renew your unit, and that is you have to pay the member fees as well. I'm sorry, your charter fee, which is about $100 for the unit charter. This can only be done by the unit key 3. So through their My Scouting account. So that should be easy to do. In addition to that, we also need the charter agreement form, which must be submitted to our council. Now that depends on where the location where you guys are meeting. If you guys are meeting in a Methodist church, it's a different charter agreement form. Or if you're meeting at a Catholic, it's also a different charter agreement form. Or if you're meeting with your specific unit, then location, then you just got to look for that section where you can find that at the scouting.org resource form. And also, again, you can check on that link right there. So, and any other questions you may have, because I know there's going to be constant questions. We're learning also as we going forward with national way of re-registering. You can actually just call Sandy directly, and she should be able to at least direct you or have an idea what how we can help. Okay.
I'm sure there will be questions that come up because of the staggered membership renewals for individual scouts now. Some have renewed already. Some are legacy scouts, if you will, and were traditionally renewed at the end of the year. You can talk to Sandy about the details there. Not every scout is going to need to have a renewal at this time. So many of the newer scouts are still current and won't need a renewal.
Right, that is correct. Just remember, you do have to renew your charter for your unit charter. That's very important. We do that, and our goal is to get them all by December 15. So appreciate that.
And make sure you plan ahead, because some of the times you can't get a hold of your unit chartering organization people to get those agreements signed. Okay, well, thank you, Marcos. This is the last call for this year for our Friends of Scouting campaign. This is our support for our council program. This just doesn't come by itself. We have to support our council with donations. This can be in individual form. It can be a match from your company, say for instance Home Depot or Disney if you work there. They will do matching requests as well. Think about it as if you want to do it on a monthly basis, it doesn't hurt so bad. Then if you wanted to make a single time donation, but that's fine too. You can donate and ask for it to be earmarked for certain types of our programs. So whether it be Sea Base or Camp Talkwitz or towards a Scout Reach program or something like that, you can earmark that money to that as well. This is the season of giving. And so when we are giving gifts to all of our peeps, let's think about giving a gift to our Long Beach Area Council as well. Because our Believe campaign is that we believe scouting is fun with a purpose. It has fun. It helps support our family values, and our scouts learn life skills that you're not going to find anywhere else. Wrapping up, November, our office and shop hours, they will be open the next couple weeks. And then the week of Thanksgiving, they'll be closed. So don't try to come there. And then similarly for December, they'll be having time off around the Christmas time period and through New Year's. So those dates will be closed, but otherwise they are open on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. for those people that can't get out there during the day on a weekday. And if you have any particular questions about the Scout shop and maybe working out an order ahead of time, talk to Sandy as well. So her information is at the bottom of the screen. And I teased you a little bit at the beginning of the meeting. Our December roundtable will be an in-person roundtable. And so save the date, Thursday, October 12th, 7 p.m. Might be a little bit earlier for socializing, but we'd like to have a holiday potluck and have a little socializing and fun for all those people that have worked so very hard to support our scouting program this year. So please reserve the date. We'll tell you exactly where we're going to hold it. We're working on a location, and the idea is to bring a potluck, bring your favorite dish, and share it. Okay. Now's the time. If anybody has anything you want to mention or bring up, questions about what we talked about.
Just a few things to add to the calendar, if that's okay. Order of the Arrow. Hello, John McGlynn, your lodge advisor for the OA. This weekend, of course, we're having our fall induction. Something to keep on the back of your mind if you've already been previously elected into the order or an adult who's been selected. Hopefully you can join us this weekend. Otherwise, we'll have an opportunity for you in the fall. We are having our lodge leadership development. This is for the youth and for adult members also, on December 15th. And we're going to be doing that at the Sea Base. Also, if you're an existing ordeal member within the lodge, you will have an opportunity to earn your brotherhood at that same day as well. So if you're interested in brotherhood, please reach out, contact me, and we will get you set up for that. And just we talked about the district dinner. The following weekend on Sunday, February 2nd, will be our annual OA banquet, where we will be installing our newly elected lodge officers. So some things for your calendar there. And as always, if you have any questions about Pavunga Lodge, Order of the Arrow, happy to talk to you.
We'll see you out there, all you OA people. Thank you. Joe, did you have something you want to mention?
You know, I did. Thank you. I snuck in here and didn't tell anybody I was going to join the meeting tonight, but I just thought this would be a great opportunity this time of year. I know a lot of troops are planning their summers for 2025. A reminder that Camp Tockwitz is celebrating 100 years in 2025, which is just a fantastic accomplishment. And we have great plans for our summer camp this year. But, you know, if you want to come to summer camp and come up to Tockwitz, you know, we're open almost every weekend of the year. I'm looking at Pack 78 on here. They snuck in a reservation for a couple of weeks from now for a few people to come up here and use the camp. And, you know, we're potentially getting our first snow of the season up here tonight and through this weekend. So Camp Tockwitz is just a great place to come and let the scouts run and enjoy the outdoors. So the online is signed up through the website, the Long Beach Area Council website, and would love to see you up here anytime you want to come.
Fantastic. I heard there was a mistletoe day as well.
There is a mistletoe day coming up the 22nd, I believe. It's been in the e-blast. It's just a good day to come up. I know a lot of packs, some troops. We got an Orange County troop coming up that use this as a fundraising effort. And, you know, it's fungus to us, but it's greenbacks to y'all. So, we got mistletoe picking coming up here. And if you can't make that weekend, that 22nd, just get on the calendar and you know, reserve some day use on the calendar for coming up here and getting the mistletoe.
All right. Sounds great. Yeah, that's a great little fundraiser if you need to. And you can help fund your summer camp. Hey, there you go. 2 for 1. Fantastic. Anybody else have anything they want to mention? All right, we're right about at 8 o'clock. That's great. I want to wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy yourselves. Don't eat too much. And we will see you in December.